Hey everybody, it's Georgia Hoosier 40 here with the end of the basketball season kind of recap or whatever. Obviously, unfortunately for me, Kentucky won the national title, which I'm not happy about just because I'm a diehard Hoosier fan and my experiences with Kentucky fans have been less than pleasant, to say the least. Um, you know, they played a great game. I mean, I'm not going to take that away from them. They came to play. Kansas did not until the end. They kind of got close near the end, but it was too little, too late. Um, Davis shot terribly, but didn't matter because he had almost 20 rebounds and 6 blocks, which he's a defensive player. I mean, he's a great player. He's going to be the top pick in the draft without a doubt. Then we all in all, it was a good year for Indiana. No one expected them to do as well as they did. Because me personally, I would have been happy with a 500 record this year. Considering that they had only won 28 games the last 3 years, then they come in this year and basically match that amount in one season. They won 27 this year. Um, and next year, it's only getting better for Indiana. I'm not saying Kentucky's going to be bad next year because they're not. I mean, they have a top recruiting class coming in. That's what they do. I don't like their one and done system. But next year for Indiana, it's going to be great. I think, unless barring an injury, knock on wood. Um, Indiana's going to be a top team next year. They're going to be in the Final Four, probably, hopefully contending for all that good stuff, with the entire starting five are coming back that started for the second Kentucky game. Then we got an All American coming in at point guard, Yogi Ferrell. He played in the McDonald's All American game, and Indiana's going to have a true point guard. Then they're going to have Hannah Perea and Jerkin, who are going to be solid backups to Zeller. Which I love Pritchard, but he wasn't the best player unfortunately for IU. I think that's kind of what killed him at the end. And ESPN, USA Today, and NBC Sports currently have Indiana at number one for next year. I know it's early, so I'm not going to take that to heart very much. But that being said, it's exciting for Indiana because it has been a terrible, terrible couple of years. And to see the progress they made this year is just huge for the fan base. It's huge for the program. It shows just how great Tom Crean is. And it's going to be an exciting year for the Hoosiers. Going to be an exciting year next season, period. Just to see how that all turns out, see how the team handles the pressure of, the high expectations that they are going to have. Because, I mean, it is Indiana, so now that they're good, expectations are always going to be high. But after the year they had and not really losing anyone of great importance, they should do great things next season. And if they don't make, I'm going to say, Elite Eight or Final Four, next year's kind of going to be a disappointment for the Hoosier Nation. Kentucky's going to be in it as always. Um, Michigan's going to be good next year too. They got a great recruiting class. They got a bunch of kids from Indiana like Mitch McGary. He's good. Glenn Robinson the third. He's a solid player too. So they're going to be good too. I think it's going to be between Indiana and Michigan. Maybe Michigan State for the Big Ten title next year. So it'll be exciting to watch that go down. So going to be a good season next year. It was a hell of a year this year. Hopefully it'll turn out in Indiana's favor next year, and we can bring banner number 6 to Bloomington. Anyway, y'all take care, and always go Hoosiers.